Do you actually have a brain at all, or are we all just like really well-behaved zombies? Let's take a speedy look at what the hell our consciousness actually even means. So, once upon a time in a galaxy not so far away, also known as the 1990s, we had a fella called David Chalmers who presented us with this pretty mind-boggling question, and he asked, what if we don't actually possess consciousness at all? Now, you might think this is a pretty ridiculous suggestion, but stick with me, it might explain why Americans still absolutely baffle the European mind. The idea of the zombie problem is basically this. It asks us to imagine two separate people. One of them is the way we think of ourselves, as conscious and reflective human beings, and the other is a very well-behaved zombie, but he possesses no consciousness whatsoever. Now, physiologically speaking, these two people are pretty much the exact same. We look the same, our brains react in the same way. If you dissected us through an autopsy or whatever, it would open up and reveal pretty much the same structure. If you prick this zombie, he'll still say ow and think you're a douche for pricking him. So what then actually is the difference between the conscious person and the zombie? Well, that's the problem. Physically, everything is pretty much the exact same, and from all reasonable external levels, they're the exact same. Which leads us to our philosophical problem. How the hell do we know that other people, apart from ourselves, aren't just very well-disciplined or sometimes not so well-disciplined zombies? The direct implication of this seems to be that to explain our behaviours, at least from an external level, it doesn't seem very obvious that we require consciousness in other people at all. We can't know if perhaps consciousness is maybe a thing that only happens within ourselves, because it would be silly to generalise to other people. So now we're kind of stuck. We don't know what consciousness means, what it has an effect on, or why it even matters. So next time you're in a city and someone behaves in a way that truly, absolutely boggles the mind as to why anyone would reasonably act like that, then maybe it's that they're a zombie and they don't possess any consciousness.